let's kick this back off. So, what we just did was apply the new thermal paste. Now we're going to take the old cooler. I'm just going to make sure a little bit of the dust off the top is gone. We're going to line it up. There's a lip that you might be able to see, you might not. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and hook it on this side. So we're going to set it down first. Give it a little swish. Make sure that that thermal paste gets nice and spread around. Now that that's done, we're going to clip on one side. We're going to take our flathead screwdriver. We're going to bring this down. And with any luck, come on. Come on. You can do it. God, I hate computers. Of course it doesn't want to play ball. So, try that again. There it is. All right. Perfect. We're in good shape. So, that's back on. Thermal paste is freshly reapplied, so we're in good shape there. That's nice and lined up. Let's go ahead and plug that CPU fan back in. Now, let's see. So, this came with originally 256 megs. It was upgraded to 512. Let me check my memory section and see if I've got any more. Oh, all right. Let's take a look at what we've got for DDR1. That is DDR2. Let's take a look at what we got here. Ballistics. Not sure if that's a 512 or something. This is 512 PC3200. Another 512 PC3200. PC400, so 3200. Let's see, what is this guy? 512 400. 512 400. Okay, so we've got plenty of DDR1 PC3200. Now, since this is an older board, this probably only supports either, what is it, 266 or 333. So chances are good that this memory is going to downclock on this board. But let's see how it plays. So let's go ahead and get this, 512 DDR PC3200, a match set of Hynix, which might be able to see that, hopefully. If not, oh well. Let's go ahead and get that installed. Yeah, worst case scenario, it downclocks it, but we still double our affected memory from what it had, or quadruple from stock, if you want to look at it that way. All right, so we'll move that memory stash there. We'll put those the original 512, we'll stash them over here. Let's go ahead and get the motherboard hooked up to the power supply and get some video output, and let's just see how it behaves. So, video output. Where is my keyboard and mouse? There we are. I'm just going to use a USB keyboard and mouse just for kicks, just to make sure everything is golden. Alright, so we've got an interesting P9 here, which plugs into a special port near the 20-pin ATX connector. So we'll just do that. And let's go ahead and get that plugged in. There we go. Alright. So, we've got CPU fan, memory, CPU itself, ATX power. We need the 12 volt, which is just kind of bunched up here. Let's see if we can get to it without having to reorient too much here. Looks like we have to. Oh well. Alright. 12 volts plugged in. Here's hoping. Alright. Let's put some stuff away since we're done cleaning. Set that off to the side. Grab our ATX power. Monitor should be set for auto. Yep. Alright. And it just decided to start up all on its own. It'll work just fine for us. Let's see. Alright. F10 for setup. Let's get in that. Looks like it's doing its memory check, but the fact that it already posted is significantly better than I expected. Yeah, that zip tag's gonna have to go at some point. Alright. Alright, she's still booting. So this is promising. Let's see what happens. Come on, 1024. $9.92. All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's go ahead and reboot it. Let's try and hit the BIOS quicker this time. There we go. Come on, there it is. Let's take a look. 1900 plus. Yep. So 266. So it's not a 333 or a 400, but that's fine. Let's see. 2002, yep. Does this have any? Yep, memory size 992, so that's minus the 32 for the built-in video card. So I imagine once I put an AGP card in here, that will release the full 1024. That's fine. Alright. Alright, everything looks good so far. Let's take a look at the time. Yeah, it's not 1980. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and replace the CMOS battery.